Ahí está, pues gracias por siempre estar viendo el broadcast del show de los Sabadrinos. Nos sentimos muy, pero muy contentos. El día de hoy, como ya saben, tenemos la costumbre de andar encontrando esos boxeadores muy jóvenes. Ya hemos tenido varios, pero ahora me doy la gala de poder decir, tengo un jovenazo y un amiguito chiquito en esto del boxeo y le doy la bienvenida.
Hola, estoy en boxeo. Me llamo El Gallito.
El Gallito, bienvenido. How are you?
Good, and you?
All right, I'm just happy, man. How
Yeah.
you feel? You're just a young little guy, and what is in the boxing sporting? Talk to us a little bit about how did you got into boxing? What got your attention?
Well, there's a little boxing gym in the corner of my house, so every day I'd pass by and see. And when I was more little, I used to try sports like soccer and basketball, but I didn't like it.
Okay.
So, and it wasn't until I found boxing that I really liked it.
Yeah. What did you like about boxing?
I don't know, like it got me like out.
Did you like how they throw the punch and all these things? Because I know that
it was really cool.
it's something dangerous out there that I had the opportunity to go see several friends box in the ring and all this stuff, but hey, the punching part is something that I think I won't be able to handle.
Yeah,
but
boxing is dangerous.
Yeah, it is. And what does your dad and mom tell you about you being in the boxing? I know mom must tell you, hey, Gallito, be careful because I don't want them to hurt you. But what does your mom and dad tell you?
At first, my mom, she was like scared, like nervous.
Okay.
But then, over time, like that she saw I'm good at it and like I could defend myself and stuff, it was fine.
So how is Gallito at school? How you're one of them that like to look for fights, or you're just a little calm little guy?
No, I'm calm.
You're a little calm
I have
little
a
guy.
lot of good friends and stuff. Yeah.
You don't like to get in fights?
No.
Yeah. So talk to me. How many wins did you have on boxing?
Well, I have a total of 53 fights, and I think something like 15 losses or something.
15
like
losses. And what happened to those 15 losses? You were not ready, or should we blame your coach that he was the one that they didn't got you ready for this?
No, never. I have a very great coach.
Okay.
And probably reasons why I've lost some of those fights is because like either I was down like a round, like I didn't win a round, or down by points.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Things like that.
So do you do
but
your...
it's a learning experience at the end of the day.
It's a learn? You don't get mad because you got 15 losses and you
Sometimes
got...
I could get upset, but at the end of the day, you just keep on moving forward, head up high, and it's a learning experience.
So you do gym Monday to Saturday, I could say?
Yeah.
And who is your coach?
My coach is Richard Espinosa. He's a
Richard Espinosa. So we should blame him that you're out here doing all these things. What does he tell you when he's kind of getting you ready for your fights?
Well, we just train hard together. He's a retired Marine.
Oh, so we gotta be kind of scared of him a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you take when Richard tells you, hey, Gallito, I want you to concentrate that you need to get here on the hits, or does he scream at you when he's getting you ready for your fights?
Yeah, like he like hypes me up, tells me like the game plan, like what we're gonna do, like to win and stuff like that.
How do you take Richard? You take him like part of, like if he was like your dad?
Yeah, he is like my second father.
Wow. Yeah. Is there been time where you get mad and you tell him, hey, I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't feel comfortable that I want to, no?
No, always up for a good challenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
So talk to me with this belt that I have right here in front of me.
So this one was in 2023, 2 years ago.
Okay.
It was from a boxing tournament in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And this one that you see under here, it was a boxing tournament called the POW.
Okay.
It was an international tournament that I won in Oxnard.
Okay.
And this medal here, it's a gold medal. It's the Junior Olympics Championships. I won it in Compton.
Wow, and there's some other ones that you didn't brought them with you today, but I know that they're at home. They're hanging in your room.
Yeah, I have some.
How many you have on total?
Like I have like 10 or 12.
10 or 12. And how do you feel seeing all your belts that you have been winning? How do you feel?
It gives me like memories, like on the day that I've won the belts and stuff. Yeah.
Wow. So how is it hard for you to handle school? Because I know you're going to school. Handle boxing. Is it hard for you to handle two things at the same time? Or
I mean,
how do you divide the time to dedicate boxing and then go to school and do your homework?
well, to be honest, I just balance it both. It's not really that hard.
Okay.
School for me, is pretty easy.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And what about boxing?
Boxing is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, very hard.
What keeps you going through all this? What keeps you going?
I just love boxing. This is what I love to do, and that's it.
How far do you want to get with boxing? Or
Well,
what is your goals to get out there?
I want to be a professional and have a good contract with a promoter or somebody big like that, and just make a living out of it.
Have you talked to other kids at your same age that probably you see them that they're not doing, I could say, one of the sports? Have you had that opportunity to tell them, hey, you know what? There's a lot of sporting things that probably you could get in through basketball, football, soccer, boxing, or that that is something that I'm scared of that because I already have seen it one of the opportunities. But have you had that chance to talk to other little guys your same age?
No, not really.
Not really. Wow. So basically, going back to getting yourself prepared, the 6 days doing waking up. At what time do you wake up, or at what time do you do your gym to keep yourself on shape? Because I know that hot Cheetos and that little cold and that little tacky things don't go in through your boxing. But at what time do you do your running, or at what time do you do your gym?
So on weekdays, Monday to Friday, I come back after school. 3:07 is when school ends.
Okay.
And after school, I just go to the gym at 6:30 at the latest.
Okay.
And then on Saturdays, I wake up like 6:30, 7 in the morning to go run at Griffith Park in the mountains.
It's only you, basically, or there's some other buddies going in back of you?
Other buddies too.
Other buddies?
Yeah. Other guys and kids that I train with my coach.
Have there been time where Gallito just wants to give up and say, I don't want to do this, it's too much. Going to school, going and running, going up the mountains, going up to that Griffin Park, that is a long way to go up there. Have there been time where you just want to throw the towel?
No, it's just you have to have discipline, and that's it.
And you have that discipline?
Yeah.
And basically, through all this, there's a meta that you gotta accomplish. There's one goal that you need to accomplish, or you already accomplished all your goals that you wanted to?
Well, the goal I'm trying to accomplish is to become a great professional fighter and be champion of the world.
Wow. So all this, basically, there's a fight coming up on your way here?
We're looking for one right now. We don't know when or.
Are you ready for when
ready.
Yeah? Yeah. Basically, when your coach tells you, hey, Gallito, are you ready? How do you feel at that moment that they tell you you're having a fight next month?
Well, I'm just always ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. So what is the weight that you're fighting in?
I fight 80 pounds.
80 pounds?
For tournaments, yeah.
Is it hard to maintain yourself, your 80 pounds?
No, because that's my natural weight.
Natural weight?
I can eat whatever I want, and I don't go over 80.
But let's say that you let's say that you go up a little with 2 libritas más or 3. Is it hard for you to pull them down? Or it's something that you leave it to your coach? My coach could tell me, that I pull those 3 libras para abajo.
Yeah. Let's say I do go overweight like a pound or 2. It's pretty easy to cut the weight, for me at least.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like kind of being a little bit more on a strict diet.
Okay.
And that's it, really.
Wow. So through all this, I know that you've been traveling everywhere. And I know that you, hace poquito, you flew somewhere. Where was this at that you flew, this last time that you flew? Where was it?
It was a national tournament in Virginia.
In Virginia? How do you feel that you got to fly out there with your coach? And if I'm not wrong, with your dad too, correct? How do you feel that your dad is there, your coach is there, all 3 of you guys flew out there?
going to national tournaments and stuff like that, it's a very awesome, like, cool, fun, great experience.
Yeah. What is it that you learn from every fight that you do?
Well, let's say I do lose, like, a fight or the tournament over there. I just learn from it, and, well, that's it, really.
Wow.
Just learn.
So what advice can you give to those young little guys that are gonna be having the opportunity to be able to see this interview? What advice can you give those little guys that are your age, 13, 14 years old? What advice can you give them?
For any sport, soccer, basketball, boxing, whatever it is, you can have talent, but if you have talent without discipline and hard work, then it's nothing. For sports, and if you want to become big in something, you have to have discipline and be willing to do hard work like every day and not miss days off.
Has there been days where you just wanna sleep and just stay home?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No one wants to be like, freaking what's it called? How can I say it? Like wearing out their body every day,
Okay.
But you have to do these things if you want to make it big in what you want to do.
If it would have not been for the boxing, Gallito, what else would you be doing? If it would not be for the boxing, just have the boxing out of that plan. But if it would not been for the boxing, what else would you be doing?
I don't really know what else I would be doing without boxing.
You never have thought about it?
Never.
Never? Wow. So through all this, basically, you already told me that you don't have fights coming up. They're just looking for it. Who's in charge of this, looking for your fights?
My coaches.
Your coaches.
Like he contacts other coaches, like, to set up fights.
How many people are in back of you? Besides your coach, your dad, your mom, how many people are in back of you getting you ready for your fights?
I mean, it's just my coach and my parents. Really.
Okay.
That's all.
How do you feel that your parents are there for you 100%? They're giving you that ese apoyo that you really need.
It feels good, like I'm proud.
I heard that you're the main one.
Yeah.
You're the biggest one in the family. You have your two little sisters.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? That basically you're doing good in school, you're doing good in your boxing, and you always get that little prize that I wish I would have gotten when I was little too.
It feels great. It
Yeah?
feels great, yeah.
Well, the only advice I could give you, keep going.
Thank you.
Keep reaching out for your goals. I wish you the good luck. I know there's a lot of fights that are going to come up to you, and I hope I get to see you when you're a big guy, 18 years old,
Yeah.
and I hope you remember me, and I wish you all the good luck, bro. Okay, keep going, that I feel happy for you, and I wish you all the good luck. Te mando la buena vibra, échale todos los kilos de ganas.
Muchas gracias.
And felicito a tu coach, que tu coach básicamente está aquí. Para la raza que no puede verlo, básicamente tenemos al coach aquí atrás de todo esto. Él básicamente está ahí atrás, quería venir a escuchar, porque por ahí los pajaritos dijeron que anda bien ocupado, anda concentrándose y todo esto, y te anda encontrando tus peleas, pero de verdad ahí se los voy a encargar mucho al Gallito, que lo sigan y lo puedan apoyar, y de verdad que Gallito, I wish you all the good luck, man.
Thank you.
Okay, and how could they find you on Instagram?
My Instagram is L_Gallito_19.
Who answers the DMs from your
My mom is like my
mom?
manager.
Mom
Yeah.
is the main one that is in
Yeah.
charge of las redes sociales.
She's like my manager.
Pues ahí les mandamos un fuerte saludo a la mamá también, al papá y a las hermanitas. There's something else that you want to add to this, Gallito?
No.
No?
I think that's it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Before I forget, who brought up all this with El Gallito? Who put you that nickname, Gallito?
My parents did. Like when I was just little and starting, they just nicknamed me Gallito.
El Gallito, and you feel happy that you're El Gallito.
Yeah.
Ya, ahí está, pues un gran saludito a todos, de verdad les mando un fuerte saludito y ahí se los encargo para que lo puedan seguir a través de su Instagram y se puedan enterar dónde va a estar peleando. Saluditos.